Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
When the root of a tree is deep, there is no reason to fear the winner. It's not a small thing that we are hearing right now, no. We are hearing that Ebony's family brought Ooni of Ife before Odua traditional court, that the king should never leave his palace to be dwelling with a woman, no matter what. So the envy has reached this stage where, you know, a child will, adults who are supposed to bring forth wisdom to the table will allow a child to teach them her own wisdom. This is serious, so a very serious matter. They said as the family of Ebony continues to try to make life miserable for Olori Naomi, continue to try to put their daughter first before Naomi, continue to try. Ebony has been fighting, even though she is not back in Nigeria. She is in the UK, but she has been fighting. It's been a whole lot that has happened lately. She's very upset that the relationship is no longer where it used to be. You and I know, if you have been following this event, you do know what has happened with Ebony and the Ooni of Ife. When, you know, they frustrated Olori Naomi out of the palace. She was the apple of Ooni's eyes. Ooni of Ife with Ebony left, right, and center. They were doing things together and everything was going so smooth, okay? At that time, she felt like she got everything she wanted in life. But right now, she's beginning to say things. The fact that Kabiyesi cannot, you know, do without Olori Naomi. The fact that Kabiyesi continues to go back to Olori Naomi. The fact that Kabiyesi act as though Naomi is a slave, like he cannot just do without that lady, makes them feel so bad, so bad. Now, we got a report. You do know that since Olori Naomi and Kabiyesi reconciled, they say Kabiyesi made it a point of duty to always go to Olori Naomi. Like, there is no week that passes that he doesn't go to Olori Naomi. And there is no week that passes that he does not spend 2 to 3 days with Olori Naomi, something that he never does, like he has never done, right? And now with everything that he does in the palace, his projects and everything, you and I know that if he leaves, you know, to go and spend even if it is 1 day with Olori Naomi, that's enough. And so what other time will he have to give to other Oloris? And they said this is one thing that is, you know, plaguing the Oloris so much. Now, as we are hearing, they say one man that is an elder who is related to Ebony has come out and gone to, you know, lay a complaint, like a formal complaint before the Council of Odua, that Kabiyesi wants to turn the seat of power of Odua to something else, that a king, Odua king, does not leave his own palace to go and stay anywhere else to sleep and enjoy that. Right now, Kabiyesi is basically moving his things out of the palace and moving to the royal mansion where he will get to spend time with his wife, Olori Naomi. And so the reason why he brought this before Odua is so that the Odua council will, you know, call Kabiyesi to order, let Kabiyesi understand that it's not acceptable to leave your palace and go elsewhere. Let Kabiyesi understand this, let Kabiyesi understand that. And they say this is exactly what he made him to bring this issue before the Royal Council of Odua. But then again, a lot of people are saying that this is Ebony's handiwork, that it can never just be that this man just got up and decided to do that, because a lot of them are upset. They do feel that Kabiyesi has not treated Ebony well. They were hoping that the relationship between Ooni of Ife and Ebony would remain the same way. Even when Ebony gave birth to this child, they expected that Ooni will have some kind of preferential treatment for Ebony and all of that. But you do know that Ooni is a king. Ooni understand that in, you know, wisdom tells you that if you treat Ebony differently, you will treat others the same way. And maybe right now he's not in that state of mind to want to give others that kind of treatment. And so that is the reason why he's not taking this kindly. So as we are hearing what is going on, hey, they said this man has carried a case to the royal, Odua throne to go and tell them to find a way to make Kabiyesi to stop moving from his palace to going to the royal mansion. That it is a taboo in the Yoruba land that a king will leave his own palace and go and be staying in a house no matter what happens. But the thing is that they said when this man brought this case to the royal council, that they dismissed it like almost immediately. Kabiyesi is not leaving the palace to go anywhere else. Kabiyesi is leaving the palace to go to his other house where his wife is. Except you're beginning to tell us that it is a taboo for a king to go visit his wife and stay with his wife. Is Naomi the wife to the Ooni of Ife? Absolutely. Are they still in love? Absolutely. Are they happy to be together? Absolutely. Are they adults? Absolutely. So what is your problem? Because the last time we checked, they were still married. The last time we checked, these are people who are in love. The last time we checked, these are people who want to be together. Now, what is your problem is what we do not know. But a lot of people have said that this happens to be the handiwork of Ebony. Now, what is causing this kind of problems and envy and everything? It is because when Ebony gave birth to that her child, in her mind, you know how our minds can deceive us. Ebony had thought that for whatever reason, that child was going to represent, like was going to stand before Tadenikawo. Ebony had thought that Ooni of Ife would see that child as, superior to Tadenikawo. Now, reason being that she is blow, right? She is blooded. But unfortunately, Oni did not see that. That was not Oni's thought at all. And this has not gone well with Ebony. And they were thinking that, okay, at the end of the day, God has blessed them with a son who will take over and become the first son to the Ooni of Ife. And, their dreams will come true. But, as God will have it, everything didn't work out the way they planned. They are very, very upset. They feel like the reason why their plans are not coming to play is because of Olori Naomi. If Naomi had not been there, things would not be the way they are now. And so right now, no matter what it takes, they are going to try and disrupt the happiness of Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. They are going to try and make sure that, nothing works out between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. They'll continue to trouble that relationship. And they said that is the reason why Ebony sent this man to go and report Ooni. And, even though the man said he was not sent by anybody, but people who know these people, who know the way Ebony operates, says that this is coming straight from Ebony. Because they were thinking, if they take this thing to the Odua court may sanction Kabiyesi and tell Kabiyesi not to be going to the palace like that again. And so whatever relationship, whatever is to be expected of this meeting with Ooni of Ife, whether it's pregnancy, it will not happen. This is their intention, but unfortunately, they said the Odua court put them down and embarrassed the living daylight out of them. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.